In this video we'll talk about orthocenters of triangles. So before we talk about the orthocenter, let's talk about an altitude. So if I'm looking at a triangle, and for the sake, let's just call it triangle ABC. So an altitude of a triangle is sometimes also referred to as a height. Now the idea is if I'm looking at point B, I'm looking for a distance. How far is it from AC? And we always measure distance along a perpendicular. So it's a perpendicular line to one side that goes through the opposite vertex. And it would make sense that technically there are 3 on each triangle, hypothetically. And they also meet at a singular point, and this point is called the orthocenter. And kind of an interesting point here, ortho is a prefix and it means perpendicular to. So if you think, and usually it's more used in multiple or beyond two-dimensional situations. And it's more if we say something is orthogonal as opposed to saying something is perpendicular. It's just another way of, it's a slightly different verbiage. It allows you to be more specific in some cases. So just kind of a way to help you remember. Ortho means perpendicular in a lot of ways. So we go with perpendiculars to create the orthocenter. Now, something that's a little strange about the orthocenter is that there is no really interesting result that comes along with it. There's no theorem that's tied to it. It's just another cool point on a triangle. But unlike the other 3 centers, quote unquote, that we've talked about, this one doesn't have an interesting result to go with it, some cool property that comes along with it. So keep that in mind. The orthocenter is just a point, and we have no really cool trick that comes along with it.